Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Kane over here, and today we are going to be taking a look at RLcraft. Not much talking, let's get right into it. So today, as you can see, I'm going to be taking a look at RLcraft, and I know for a fact that this game is also insanely difficult. As you see, I already had an old world in there, so I was trying to run it out for myself and see how it works. You know, get the game mechanics in so you don't think I'm a noob, because I am. Anyway, actually at the time of this voice recording, I had already played on the world, but some stuff came up, so I decided to do a voiceover instead. Yeah. So forgive me if for some part of the video it's like I'm not talking. It's because I'm trying to figure out or trying to remember what I even did during that time. But as you can see, I made a new world and I called it Land of Doom. Because even though I don't remember what I did that day, I can still say for a fact that RLcraft is pretty freaky. Like, yeah, like really freaky. I mean, there's so many laws in that game that just makes it mind-boggling and painful to watch. The first time I played, I got burned by a dragon. I didn't see it coming. I didn't even know it was there. Yeah, here we are. I started into the world, and as you can see, I was trapped in a small kind of hedge. I went around. What I do remember is that I started looking for sticks. When I couldn't get those, I started picking up stones. Because I found out if you combine these stones, like 4 of them in your inventory, you can get cobblestone, and I can use that to make weapons earlier on. Which I did, but not now. There's a lot of death before I was able to make my weapons. You're gonna see serpent, but you'll see that for yourself when we get there. Start breaking down the trees to get, your sticks. For those who already played Minecraft, or I've already played RLcraft, you know exactly why I'm breaking down the trees. For those who don't, apparently in RLcraft, you can't craft sticks just off the bat. It's a whole other issue. So the easiest way to get them earlier in game is to just hit the leaves. You smash them, they drop their sticks, and you take them. One issue though, when it comes to taking those sticks, just try not to take too much, because it's like, I don't know, man. The previous world you guys saw me loading in the beginning, when I did take those sticks, some kind of tree monster, it's called an ant or whatever you call them, came right at me. And let's just say that wasn't fun. It wasn't fun at all. If anything, it was horrifying. I didn't have any weapons. NANI?! お前はもう死んでいる。What? What the fuck? I don't know what happened. I honestly do not know. But I got murdered.
Wait a minute!
And like I said, this game has insane spawns. I mean, if you die, you don't even go back to where you started in the first place. They can drop you in the middle of the ocean like they just did. I don't know what the gods of this game are thinking. But lucky for me, there's a surprise waiting. Yeah, boy. Lucky for me, I found a village. It kind of reminds me of the first village I found in RLcraft. Let me know in the comments if any of you know what that red lion is. I don't know if anybody's encountered it, but I met a crazy red lion which did not let me go. It did not leave me alone. That thing chased me around the whole village. Had no mercy. But I did find out that if you touch these waystones or waypoints, when you die, you can spawn back there. I had to learn that the hard way. I mean, the really hard way. I mean, literally, like, getting whacked in the head several times by something hard way. Before I realized. Now, would someone in God's green earth explain to me what in the hell is that? When I saw that thing the first time, you can see I took the long way around. I can see the boys in blue took care of it. I don't think I could have. I would have been dead. I decided to check around this, but I don't understand why this building is there. There's no loot in it. It's a waste of space. I went back to the area where this whatever it was died, and I found it's called a sandworm. Pretty freaky dude. Really freaky. I mean, really, really freaky. Those things kill fast and they kill hard. Anyway, so I took his parts. I mean, at the time I'm playing this game, I don't know anything. I mean, I don't know anything about RLcraft. I'm just doing me. I'm just doing what I usually do if I'm playing normal Minecraft. Just collect, find a good place, stash, collect. It's the same thing. I just literally eat, sleep, collect, repeat. And I fight a few monsters here and there. But another thing I actually never really liked, or I never really liked at all about RLcraft, is that you need levels to use weapons. Not cool. And as you can see, I found this bounty post. I've seen a lot of RLcraft gameplay, but in all the villages they found, I don't remember seeing a bounty post ever. It's kind of weird, honestly. Don't remember ever seeing one. And I also remember that when I opened that, that's when I realized how difficult RLcraft is, because I didn't even have a single thing on the list needed to even use that or even complete the bounties. And it was way worse when I found out what I needed were pork chops. That's right. All I had to do was kill some pigs, and I didn't see a single pig. I know I heard one, but I don't know where it was. To think I needed pork chops to complete a bounty is funny. And oh yeah, I remember I went underwater and it was pitch black and something tried to eat me. I think it's called a grue, I guess. I'm not sure. And I really don't care, because I don't think I can fight it. And if I can't fight it, no point in knowing its name. Just know what it looks like. That's my motto. I also know for a fact that if I break down this wool, I can get string. Oh yeah, I remember. This is where I found out how to get sticks. It was a mind-blowing moment for me. Maybe not for you, but for me it was. Just right click on the top of the wood plank with the axe, and voila. A la mode stick. Or a stick a la mode. Yeah, whatever. I harvested a few sticks from this place right here, and I took it back to my base. Come on, past me. Move up already. This is a voiceover I'm doing here. Just move your ass. There's nothing in the house anyway. And could someone explain to me why I can't sleep? Don't mean sleep. Why I can't what do you call it? Use the bed as a spawn point. But that's for another time. Take a look at that thing.
Oh hell no!
That's right, a sea serpent. Don't ask me why it's there. I don't. And that happened too.
Oh my god!
Just so you know, I tried to block.
Really, nigga?
Now pay attention closely. I clearly remember saying to myself here that if I died, call me gay. I'm straight, but call me gay if I die again. Yeah.
Gay!
Please do not type gay in the comments. That was a very painful moment for me. But I came back for round 3. That's me. I don't give up until I get what I want. So I came back to do some boxing. I was throwing hands with this dude. I was like, nope. I'm throwing hands. Let's throw some hands. I got him first, but he got me good the second time. Let's take a look at that.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Yes, type in the comments that Kano hand boxed a sea serpent. He was boxing, he was throwing hands, and he won. I tell you, I won that fight. It wasn't so hard. I won. Yeah, as you can see, I won that fight. Yep, I won. Yeah, who am I kidding? I lost horribly. You can't box a sea serpent. Don't try it. It's bad. It's bad. It's a bad idea. That's like throwing hands with Hulk. Okay, now I'm asking for overkill. Ugh. Well, I got my loot back. But I also found I have a very particular taste about where I live in RLcraft. I found this greenhouse for one. But back to what I was saying. I think I'm jumping all over the place. Sorry. I know I heard a pig again in there, but I really do not know where it was. It'd have been dead if I found it. I won't lie to you. That thing would have been dead. Anyway. After I finished doing my business in the guardhouse. I said guardhouse. Greenhouse. I went to go find a place to live. Because it's clear, as you can see, somewhat setting. But not to mention, I did try to see if I could find a sea serpent. I want to throw hands with this guy because I remember that if you're able to kill a sea serpent, you can get some pretty valuable. I think it's its teeth or bones or something. I think those are very valuable later on in the game. But like I said earlier, RLcraft is all about your level. Yeah, grind XP constantly to be able to get better weapons. You know. Excuse me. I had a bad burrito for lunch. Oh god. So I came to this wheat house, or farmhouse. Try to see if I can find some loot there. I don't lie to you. I don't know if this was because I was recording or what, but this world or this particular village had the worst loot I have ever had the misfortune of looking for. I mean, legit. Come on, guys. I think they could do better. I think it could do better. So, afterwards, I just kept looting away, you know, just looting away. I'm not gonna lie, I spent a lot of time here. I mean, a lot of time. Not like I got good, not like I got a lot of good loot out of there anyway, to be honest. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? Levels. I don't know what a horse is doing up there. I honestly do not know. What I do know is that from that moment I realized I really hate RLcraft, mainly for the levels. I mean, the game could be a lot better if the levels weren't there, but I think that's what makes it so challenging. The fact that if you want, you can't just blitz your way through the game. They expect you to earn your way, grind your way to the top. Oh yeah, I came here and I think I found some obsidian and some diamonds. Yep. Obsidian and diamonds. You have no idea how painful it was to find out I couldn't use those diamonds right now. It was insane. It's sad. I mean, the whole me, Kanov. I couldn't use my diamonds. I mean, in normal Minecraft, if I found diamonds like this, hey, I'd have used them already. Like, I would have legit used them to make a weapon. I remember playing a parasite mod. I'll make a video on that later. I found diamonds earlier on, and I won't lie to you, I used them on the spot. Those parasites are hella dangerous, and they hit hella hard. Anyway, like, see, it was nighttime, and I think I heard a werewolf. Are there werewolves in RLcraft? Please tell me in the comments below. Anyway, went back to the house I say I like to live in when I'm playing these, because honestly, it's fun, really fun. I don't know. It also has some pretty good stuff that I can use. If it was winter, of course. It's got a lot of wool, which I could use to make armor, but I yet to use to make wool armor. Wool armor when you're cold, I guess. Okay, so you can see I'm hopping straight to my house. Straight to the house, right here. Lock the doors like a good boy, because you don't want to leave your house unlocked. Oh yeah, down there I found chainmail armor. But guess what? You need levels. Just like everything else in the game. Except leather armor, which is surprisingly strong when you're fighting one enemy. When you're fighting a horde, as you also see later on in the video, you come to realize that leather is actually quite the useless resource. Of course, unless you're making books, right? Use leather to make books. Leather and paper, yeah. Then leather's not so useless. Then it's actually pretty OP and very, very crucial. But as of now, it's entirely useless. That's right. I have no need of it. But the armor did me good. It did me some good service. Just not against the things you will see me fighting later on. I do not want to say their names because they horrify me. So just like that, I Yeah, that. That's what I was running from. That's what I was running from. I think it's called an alpha joust or whatever. I don't know. I know that thing, they call it the alpha for a good reason. Like a really good reason. As you will all soon see. I know I'm kind of repeating my words and all that. I legit do not remember what I did that day. And the best I can do is either make up small talk or just, come what happens in the moment. So, yeah, sorry. But either way, as you can see, I was breaking a stone block. It was pretty hard. Finally, it broke. Got out of there. I think? No, that didn't happen. I just remember something, but I don't think it happened there. Came in here, was looking for some other more loot, but I didn't find anything. That's where I discovered a... You know what? I don't know what I discovered. I can't pronounce the name. Anyway, we're running around again. I'm surprised the villagers walk around this freely with no issues whatsoever. I mean, it makes no sense as to why they can move like that. Here I am, equipping armor and all that, and these guys just walk around. Boom, no issues. Nobody attacking them, nothing. But I can't go anywhere without getting attacked. Now, that guy, this thing, I think it's called the Kraki or whatever. He's docile. No, he's really docile. Until the Alpha Joust comes along. That dude shows up, it's game over. He will rally everybody on your ass. He's talking about throwing hands, and he ain't joking. He ain't joking. Anyway, I started collecting more stones because I wanted to make some, better weapons to defend myself against such a, these monsters. Such a pain, to be honest, such a pain. Gathering stone in the heat when I can get hypothermia. I legit thought that hypothermia was only for the cold. I did not know it was also for the heat. So, came back, went to crafting. I think I crafted a saber. That's always been my favorite weapon. Always been my favorite weapon. The saber. It's not OP, but when I feel like a pirate in RLcraft, that's your weapon. That's your weapon. Hehe, boy. Anyway, so then I came here to try and get the chainmail armor. And this is where I'm gonna rattle a little bit about levels in the game. It's a pain in the ass. Why do I need levels to use weapons? I don't know if that means training, because I know in other games you gotta train or you gotta get a certain level of XP before you can use a weapon. I guess RLcraft just follows that law, but it's really a pain in the ass because farming XP isn't easy, and XP depends pretty much on the monster you're fighting. That's one thing I realized. If I want to have a fighting chance in the game, I had to learn to level up the hard way. And I mean the really hard way. It ain't easy. It ain't easy at all. Anyway, came here, started stashing my loot. Yeah, this is where I need to ask all you that does anyone know how to just quickly place all your items into the chest? Because you can see I had to place them in one by one, and I find that so tiring. And also a big waste of time. Imagine I'm looting, right? I know I can just break the chest, but imagine if I'm not smart enough to break the chest that I'm looting. I'm just taking shit, into my inventory. Boom, boom, boom. And now pay close attention, because this is where things go sideways for the worst.
Get him up, let him get up, let him get up, let him get up. Fight back, nigga! Fight back!
You all saw that. I legit got ganged by an Alpha Joust and his crew. You see, that thing's a menace. I will have my revenge. You'll see. I'll have my revenge. Of course, not before I was dumb enough to try and throw hands again. You see? You see what I have to deal with? I was throwing hands with a joust. And the reason I let that particular audio play was because I was cursing like a madman while I was throwing hands with this thing. And a lot of that can get censored on YouTube, so no thank you. I had to get to work. You know, I had to get to work. Went back with my trusty saber, went around, and it was time to start farming some XP. Man, was that a pain in the ass. See what I mean?
NANI?
So just imagine, right? You're in a fight with somebody and you have to fight the robot at the exact same time. This is the result of it.
No! Fuck! Shit!
Yeah, you lose, basically. And as you all know, I went straight back for my stuff. I'm not leaving that. I can't. Getting resources in this game is insanely tough. There's no way I'm gonna leave my loot lying around. No. I'm going for my stuff. I gotta get my shit back. That's my shit. And of course, that alpha, you know, I deal with him way later on, and you all see that. Let's just say that fight was brutal. Very brutal. I'm talking hand-to-hand brutal. Yeah. Nah. Wasn't very cool, but hey. Enough on the future. I'm talking about the present. You see what I'm talking about? He was still coming. I don't get it. I have left your territory. I'm doing my own thing. Just leave me alone. I'm not gonna kill you yet. Okay, when I say it that way, I can see how wrong it sounds. I gotta work on that. I gotta work on my communication skills with these guys, you know. I guess if they even want to talk. I mean, the other guys, the Crockies, the orange dudes, they're okay. They're open to talking. The Alpha Joust, however, he wakes up and he chooses violence. Not violence, violence. That's right, he chooses violence. That man has no chill. He wakes up, he just be saying, who wants to smoke? I'm bringing it. You know? Okay, take this dude out. It was pretty easy. I was hoping to find his little brother so I could drop him too. But either he was dead or he was gone. I don't know. As you can see, I just continue killing Crockies. And all the way into the night too. I mean, well, not all the way into the night, because RLcraft, although it's dangerous during the daytime, it is also insanely crazy at night. I mean, there are things I have never even seen in any mod pack I've watched on YouTube or anything like that. There are monsters I've never seen that come at me in this game, and it's too much. No, I will never stay out late at night unless there's a particular monster I need to be hunting as of at that time. You feel me? I mean, come on. All of you watching this, as all those who will be watching this, let me put it that way. You can't tell me you would play RLcraft knowing fully well something could jump you and you wouldn't even know where it came from. You're really gonna take that risk? I know I won't, so I don't think you will. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? And you see, I made back to my base. And this dude, I don't know where all that smoke was coming from, because I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but as of the time of this this voiceover, sorry, it was April Fool's, I think. Yeah, it was April. So that's April Fool's. It was April. April 1st. Somewhere around April, I guess. Yeah. Somewhere in the beginning of April, they put it that way. Damn, I'm confused. Anyway. But somewhere around that time, and that's where I realized that there was some wacky stuff going on. And it wasn't cool, you know. Yeah, it didn't feel right. So, yeah, there you have it. I came back, I slept, went back outside, went back to fighting. I think it was on this day. Oh, sorry, Mr. Horse. I did not mean to hit you. I love horses, to be honest. I really love them, and attacking them in any game just feels off to me. Call me soft, I don't care. I love horses, and I refuse to watch them be killed or to kill them. Oh, am I kidding? I've killed a few horses before to get the leather. What does it matter? Anyway. This is a 2v1. I knew what to expect, and I came out victorious. I've taken a lot of smoke and beatings. Yeah. But I still came out on top. I came out fine. Yeah. And you know what can tell me I lost that fight? Well, I almost lost that fight. But I still came out on top. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's that. I almost ate that raw crocky meat. I don't think it has any issues. I think the only mob, or one of the mobs I know in RLcraft, that when you eat their meat raw, it gives you paralysis, would be those giant green giraffe looking things. I forgot their names. I'm gonna call them Bronchiosaurus because they look like Bronchiosauruses. So those bronchies, their meat paralyzes you. I'm lucky the first time I tried that, I ate it at home. I ate it in the house because if I'd been outside, I'd be dead. We're talking about full-on paralysis. It's like what, just 3 seconds, but still, it hits hard. Of course, I also came to the bounty stand to see if I could get any bounties. And once again, I was reminded of just how hard it is to get resources in RLcraft. I mean, I think one of those bounties, if I didn't mention it earlier, I'll mention it again. I need pork chops, and I've not seen a single pig anywhere to get those pork chops. It's frustrating, honestly. And painful. I mean, I was running on what? Basically, joust meat and bread and little lamb chops here and there. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's what I had to run on. That's what I had to run on. I would have actually gone exploring further, but RLcraft is just, it's too dangerous a game to be wandering around. Yes, the Pit of Doom. Yeah, that was a pretty sucky pit. I killed this dude, took his meat, took his XP. Now watch what happens when I go down the hole. Of course, I distributed my levels. That is my number one law in RLcraft. Distribute levels before any danger. Before you know it, that happens. Yeah, it wasn't fun. I don't know what killed me at the point in time, but I later found out that that thing is certainly not friendly and is 100% hostile. I think it was the Reaper. Yeah, it was a Reaper and the Banshee. How? I was throwing hands with these things, and I've learned from first-hand experience that throwing hands with things that can fly is not your best option. You need weapons to deal more damage, and not to mention, I know getting flint should be kind of easy considering gravels, but as you can all see, I'm in a desert. I don't see much gravel, and whatever flint I did have, I need to save it. Not to mention sticks. It's just complicated. I mean, it pains me to see I have diamonds. I have 3 diamonds. If this would be vanilla Minecraft, I would have made a sword by now, or done some wacky stuff with it. Like any other mob pack that doesn't require this crazy leveling system. Not that I hate the leveling system. I like it. but you know what I'm saying. If I had that diamond saber, I could have taken out the Reaper and the Banshee, no sweats. Well, I would sweat a little, but it'd be low diff. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't know if it was my game that glitched or what. For some strange reason, no matter where I went, the Reaper would follow, but he didn't attack. I didn't understand why. I even tried climbing buildings to get to him, but no results. The man just ignored me. He saw me alright, but he basically, for the most part, ignored me. So yeah. And one other thing, one thing I really hate about the desert. Oh yeah, forgot to mention the boys in blue, or let me say the blue golems of this place, took care of one of the Reapers, which is why I think maybe the other one didn't attack me. Maybe he just didn't want the smoke that killed his brother, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. This alpha, man, this alpha. He is a pain in the ass. If the Crockers were to have been alone, right, and I was walking by, they wouldn't have minded me, they would have ignored me. But with the joust, he's a menace. He rallies everybody against me, and it's not fair, man. I mean, you all saw earlier in the video, this dude ganked me with his group. They ganked me. It wasn't fun, but they got me. They got me good. What a pain in the ass, you know. Anyway, came down here, and this is where all the shit started. Give it a few seconds. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot. I zoned out a little bit. I just remembered. I already died here. Just can't get my stuff. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway. But yes, this is where things went horribly wrong earlier. I'm okay. Got back out. And just started moving. Because I'm not ready to face off with a Banshee or a Reaper just yet. That's too much of a hassle. It's not worth it. You know, I have no flint, and basically it's just hard to come by resources, mainly sticks and flint, so I can make arrows. Because I still need to upgrade my agility to be able to even use a bow. So basically just all I got is melee.
No! God, please, no! No!
This is why I need arrows. That part actually pissed me off a lot. I think I managed to try and land a few hits on him here and there. My main goal was to get my stuff, because I need the armor. At least for the most part, I could defend myself with the saber. I was wondering though, I never tried it because it feels too risky, considering how much damage the Reaper's plasma balls do. But if anybody in the comments could let me know, is it possible to, you know, deflect it, like just whack it back at him, like how you knock a gas fireball, you know what I'm saying, a fire charge, how you knock a gas fire charge back at him? Is it possible to knock his plasma ball back at him? I never tried it because it's too risky, but maybe those of you in the comments could, you know, help me out, you know, teach me something. I don't really know if I'll even continue with this. I'm just hoping that if you guys like the video enough, and if the comments do well enough, and you guys want me to continue, I'll try and make an even better video, more planned. I'll be talking Rambo, Jambo like this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's pretty much my plan. Just want to see how well this one does, and I will know what to do next, you know? So, help a man out, you know? Besides, if you help me, you get better content at the end of the day. So, it's a win-win. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Yeah. So, yeah. As you can see, he's all the way up there. And for some reason, he just stopped attacking. Was this part where he stopped attacking? Yeah, I think this was the part. Yeah, he stopped attacking altogether. You can see that where I move, he turns. but for some reason he wasn't attacking me. I don't know if it was because I was out of his range. No, I'm not sure about that. Because even then, he would still try to strike me. You get what I'm saying? Like that dude. He's coming at me. Trying to strike me, I think. Also, I don't know. I got to a point in this playthrough that it's like these guys stopped attacking me altogether. Like, look at that. I am in a perfect place for him to strike me down and kill me. He didn't make that move. He didn't. He just ignored me. He just stood there. I mean, he's aware that I'm there, but he would not attack me, and I didn't understand. I didn't get it. Yeah, it's a bit of this, bit of that, you know what I'm saying. Came back here. Once again, I went to sleep for another day. Sorry, I didn't actually keep track of the days. Maybe I'll go through this and count the number of days. Then I'll put it in the. I'll tag it below. But in case I don't, hopefully you guys can keep track and give me the heads up. I know it sounds like I'm giving you guys a lot of work. And well, if you want better content, it's not just me. I gotta hear your opinion too. It's a two-man job. You know what I'm saying? It's a two-man job. Anyway. Went back. Did some inventory checks. Got out. Started messing around. And still, this man is up there totally ignoring me. Not saying a word. Not fighting, not doing nothing. You know what? Honestly, at this point, I've gotten bored. The video's almost over anyway. So, I'm going to ask that you like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so that next time y'all could get better content. Remember, leave some comments, whether bad or good. They help the channel grow. And Kano out. Peace.